Today we have with us BJP's Bhubaneswar candidate Aparajita Sarangi. Sarangi, a former IAS officer, made her debut in politics in 2019 when she contested from the Bhubaneswar seat and defeated another former bureaucrat, Mumbai Police Commissioner Arup Patnaik. Sarangi is going to talk to us about her campaign trail, the issues that she's going to raise, and how has her transition been from bureaucracy to politics. Welcome to the print, ma'am.
Strategize. I didn't know how to liaison with people. I didn't know how to establish a rapport at that point of time. But God was very kind, I must say. And since I was the district collector here, and thereafter I had become the municipal commissioner also, I had put in service for 4 years as municipal commissioner here in Bhubaneswar. And I was secretary of different departments with government of Odisha for quite some time. So people knew me all across the state, including in Bhubaneswar. So it was quite an easy win for me in the sense that I came after leaving my job in the month of November, and I kind of got into campaigning for 3.5 months, and I won the seat of Bhubaneswar. Now, unfortunately, all 7 candidates, BJP candidates in 7 assembly segments had lost. I was the only one winning the seat as member of parliament. So it was definitely a kind of, a vindication of all my efforts as a bureaucrat in Odisha. So deeply indebted to the people of Bhubaneswar. However, thereafter, I started focusing in the last 5 years on the building up of an organization, political organization for myself. And in this journey, everybody helped. I can only say today that after 5 years, I'm very much satisfied. And if you ask me what has been your biggest achievement,
What has been the
yes,
high political
I knew you would ask me this. If you ask me what has been my biggest achievement, I can only say that in these 5 years, I've been able to create a huge, beautiful family. I don't call it a team, I call it a family. Lots of people from different segments have joined hands with me, and we are all a very beautiful family. I have covered all the panchayats and almost all the villages and all the urban wards of my constituency. I walk a lot, and I walk because I want to meet people. We do lots of padyatras, and this is something which I have introduced, if I can say so. My colleagues are extremely good within the party, and the general people have all been here with me all through. So I also learned how to strategize in these 5 years. I have also been very meticulous for this particular election, 24 election. And I think I'm much more calm and confident this time.
Ma'am, you take on Manmat Rautre, son of a 6-time Congress MLA from Jatni, one of the assembly segments. So how do you see your chances?
We are against Parivarvad. Being the son of somebody is no qualification. The thing is that one has to stand on one's own. And member of parliament is a very important constitutional post. And I have been member of parliament from this place. I know Bhubaneswar at the palm of my hand. And I can only say that the seat of member of parliament demands tremendous level of maturity and knowledge and experience. So I think, as far as I'm concerned, I have already served as an MP for 5 years. I have been in bureaucracy for 24 years, and I know this place in the palm of my hand. And I'm a self-made person, if I can say so. I have no baggage. My family, had it been here with the political family, I would have called it a baggage. I'm completely fresh, and I chart my own path. I decide my own agenda. And in this process, in fact, hundreds and thousands of people help me. Lots of people, you see, women, men, young boys, girls, all of them have joined hands with me. And this time I'm saying with a lot of happiness that Janta is fighting the election for me.
Now, Odisha Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik is one of those rare chief ministers who has bucked the anti-incumbency trend. He has continued in power for close to 25 years now. So, how do you see BJP's prospects in such a scenario?
This time we are going to form the government. Of course, Prime Minister Modi ji is coming for the third time. And at the same time, I can say that the chances of BJP forming the government in Odisha are pretty high. There is a lot of anti Naveen Patnaik's governance model feeling in the state. Poor governance model, wrong governance model. Poor is not the word, wrong governance model. A particular bureaucrat who was the close aide of Naveen Patnaik ji had been helping him all through. He still helps not as a bureaucrat, but somebody who has left the job, and uh, he is a close aide, very, very close aide. So he's virtually the chief minister of the state, which the people of Odisha hate. And we want the chief minister to come out. We want the chief minister to come out and talk to the public. We want the chief minister to lead all of us from the front. But I think for the past 10 years, he's completely invisible within quotes. Once in a while, he appears here and there. Otherwise, the chief minister is nowhere to be seen. And this particular person, the close aide of the chief minister, is always moving around. And he, in the process, has alienated all the political colleagues of Naveen Patnaik ji. All the ministers, all the MPs, all the MLAs, they're of no significance. So this is a very wrong governance model. And all projects are being handled, mostly all the projects go to non-Odias. So that projects going to non-Odias, Odias getting poorer with every passing day, all these kinds of feelings have crept into the hearts and minds of the people of Odisha. Now, statistics also support what I say. See, there are a couple of issues which I would like to mention. One, the International Labour Organization brought out its report a couple of days back regarding the status of employment in major 22 states in the country. And unfortunately, Odisha was 22nd as far as level of employment is concerned among the youth. Very sad. I mean, the last in the list is Odisha as far as ability to provide employment to the youth is concerned. And this report has come some days back. This is one. Number two, the National Crime Record Bureau report of 2022 has just come. And unfortunately, here, highest trafficking, human trafficking cases are in Odisha, highest in the country, and half of them who have been trafficked are women. And here also, this is something which is very sad. And number three, per capita income, if I take that particular yardstick, from the point of view of per capita income, we are maybe, fourth or fifth from the bottom of 28 states in the country. So I think this is pathetic, keeping in view the fact that there is very good human resource potential and as well as nature's potential. So I think it is poverty in plenty. We have not been able to kind of leverage our potential. And for the past 10 years, Naveen Patnaik ji is not to be seen much. He has almost outsourced the government to this close aide of his. This close aide of his does not take into account the views and the opinions and the suggestions of people who matter in Biju Janata Dal. So I think it's a wrong governance model which people of Odisha are objecting to, and this time it's very intense, if I can say so. So we are very hopeful that this time, and there is tremendous corruption at all levels, be it mining, chit fund scam. Chit fund scam happened. Odisha government has not been able to do much about it. One. Number two, in 2010, the Shah Commission report had come, 56,000 crore rupees in mining scam in Odisha. So in different sectors, corruption has taken place. Huge land grabbing by non-Odias taking place with the knowledge of the government, with support from government. So in my constituency also, some Tamilians have gone for massive land encroachment, which I objected to hugely. and it was supported by tens and thousands, 10,000 people at one go. So I think over a period of time, this particular government has become unpopular. But for whatever reasons, some reasons I have cited, and people are discontented because they want to see the chief minister leading from the front. Now there is no chief minister they can go up to. Very interesting. One more fact, one more thing. 5 years is one term, right? So before the elections, every time the Biju Janata Dal workers come out, show the face of the chief minister to the people of the state, and try to garner votes. But once the government is formed of Biju Janata Dal, this particular close eight is the face, not the chief minister. The chief minister vanishes. So 5 years, somebody else is ruling the state. He doesn't have the mandate. So I think the people of Odisha have become aware of this, and they are not liking this at all, and there is discontentment all over.
Now, the last two questions. So, BJP government in the last 5 years has kind of gone on an overdrive to beautify temple, renovate temples across the state. So, do you think this is a strategy on the part of the BJP to checkmate BJP's Hindutva agenda? And also, does the Pran Pratishthan of Ram Temple at Ayodhya, does it resonate in Odisha?
See, I am happy as long as the government of Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik learns something from the government of Prime Minister Modi. So if they learn something from Prime Minister Modi's style of governance, I mean, I welcome as a citizen of the country, because there's a lot to learn from this working style of Prime Minister Modi. The way the Prime Minister Modi's government is delivering, I think all of us are aware of. So I think there's nothing wrong in emulating Prime Minister Modi's government works. But the thing is that, having temple beautification done, having some lights done here and there, having the city beautified, do not mean that the state is coming up. I gave you certain statistics. The state is not coming up. So the state is not Bhubaneswar. Bhubaneswar is the capital city. Bhubaneswar, the capital city, may look bright because Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, Government of India is pumping huge amount of money. In the last 10 years, the Government of India has given 18 lakh crore rupees to the state of Odisha under different schemes. So there has been buoyancy in every sector, which we must accept. And so for that matter, I can never say that there has been a pull-up, pull-up scenario in the entire state. It has not happened at all. So we are talking of Sundargarh to Malkangiri. We are talking of Cuttack to Kalahandi. Bhubaneswar is not Odisha. So we have to think of all segments. We have to think of all geographical regions. And I gave you certain facts. So I think overall, all across, the people are dissatisfied with the government.
Three main issues on which you are seeking votes in Odisha, in Bhubaneswar.
See, as far as I am concerned, as an MP, I go to people with my report card. That's what I have learned from Prime Minister Modi. I have given my report card to the people of Bhubaneswar every year, 5 years, 5 report cards. And the last report card of mine was a consolidated report card. You can also have a copy of it. So I think, and this particular report card, the last report card, consisting of 50 major achievements of mine, has been circulated all across. Thousands have been circulated among the people. So I think development is my definition. Development is my introduction. And people know me. I have been here for quite some time. I mean, I have been working as a bureaucrat, very closely associated with Bhubaneswar. And Bhubaneswar is my home. I'm emotionally connected with the people here. I was district collector and I was municipal commissioner here. So I know this city with like the palm of my hand. Lots of things have been done. You can go through the report card and you will have an understanding of what I've done. But there is unfinished agenda. Lots of things have to be done. Unfortunately, I will say that I have a lovely connect with the people of my constituency. So I think people understand me and I do understand people. I move a lot. I have, as I told you, I reiterate, I have gone to almost all the villages and all the urban wards, and I try to meet not less than 5,000 people every day. So that's my target. Today also, I have almost crossed 5,000. So I think this is something which is my USP. Jan Sampark has been the Aadhar of my Rajniti in all these 5 years. So I think I'm very calm and confident. And last but not the least, Prime Minister Modi is extremely popular in Odisha. And very recently he had come to Chandikhol in Jajpur district, and there was a tremendous enthusiasm among the people. They wanted to see him, they wanted to hear him. So I think that particular factor, Modi factor, cannot be ignored. There is a huge Modi factor in Odisha. uh, I'm really hopeful that he would come and campaign for me in Bhubaneswar. I'm just praying. And apart from that, I think, I have worked a lot, focused on public policy and public service and development. So uh, I'm very confident that I'm going to repeat my performance, and this will be my gift to Prime Minister Modi. Of the 21 seats in Orissa, ma'am, what is the number you would give to BJP? 15, 16. All the very best, ma'am. And thank you for talking. Thank you.